This is a video about what's left after someone dies. Um, this was one of the things that I really struggled with. My name is Jeff. I spent 20 years working, supporting people through their grief in non-therapeutic ways, and I've dealt with a number of my own losses. And I remember after my wife died, feeling, and maybe this was my grief talking, that there couldn't be love because she wasn't there. So how could there be love? How can you love something that isn't present? And it took me a long time to grapple with this and understand. A lot of times when we process or look at how we process, there's what we think, there's what we feel, and there's what we do. We can't always control what we feel or what we think, and so we can focus on what we do. And one of the things I started to do was to act in ways that were consistent with our values and her values. And that reconnected me to her love. For example, we believe strongly in service to others in more humble way, not in kind of like a very public out there way, but quietly doing things for others, random acts of kindness. And the more that I did that, the more I got reconnected to these memories of her, the more I started to open up and feel a genuine sense of love, even though she wasn't there. And it helped me really understand that even after death, the love endures in some ways. It's a different kind of love, but it is palpable. It is a loving expression of my connection to her and to her being and her soul and her memory. So just something to think about as you process your own grief, and maybe think about what is it that the person who died taught you, or what is it that you think remains now that they're gone, and maybe that'll help connect you back to those feelings of love again.